I am your chairman for this morning, and we're going to be focusing on the public sector. Looking at my notes over the last few years and how this has changed, gov.uk is now a service for the UK. So that's a very exciting development for us in the UK. But the focus of today's event is more on cross-border opportunities around e-identity. We have an interesting panel after the break who will be exploring that. Before the break, we'll have Neil and Adam, colleagues from government who have been working on the EU regulation, and we'll be doing a demonstration of gov.uk Verify and then a discussion around how that aligns with the EU regulation. And Peter's here, who has been leading all the UX work for the Identity Assurance Programme. Before that, however, we've got a few words from our chairs. So we have John Sharma, who is the EEMA chairman, and Jos Creese, who is the deputy president of the British Computer Society. So I'll hand over to Jos first.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. It's good to be here. Unfortunately, I can't stay for today because I've got to go to another session next door, but apologies if you can't see me at the back. Really important session, I think, this one. The BCS supports IT professionals and IT professionalism, and this is probably the topic that is most important in the IT industry. So although you are focusing on the public sector, this is a common issue for senior professionals and businesses across the world. We have at the moment a lack of public trust in certainly elements of the government's IT strategy around doing everything online, because people need to be confident about how their identity is being managed, how their information is being protected, and the way in which we choose on their behalf to share information across different services. We also lack IT professionals, another global problem, but it's acute here, where in the UK we are arguably one of the leading countries in terms of e-commerce. Most organisations depend on having good quality security professionals, and yet there is a dearth of them. So the work of the BCS in supporting you and encouraging new entrants into this field, I think is absolutely critical. If there is one thing for my home organisation, which is Hampshire County Council, if there is one thing that will hold us back in our digital plans, it will be having a recognised, trusted and universal identity management solution that will allow the public, our partners and indeed our staff to access the information they need when they want it, from whatever device they want to use and from anywhere. So this is a really important session. I'm delighted to support what you're doing here, and I'm delighted to be an advocate for the BCS and the work that we are doing in the BCS around certification and the support of professionals in this area. So do enjoy the day, and I look forward to seeing the outcome from the proceedings today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the meeting. I don't know if many of you know about EEMA. Most of you will, but I'd like to really just give a quick recap and tell you about EEMA as an organisation. We're independent, we're European, we're not-for-profit, and the goal is to provide meetings like this, networking opportunities, conferences, and other opportunities to be involved at a European level and also at a local level around identity, trust, information security. We like to share and we help members share and discover legislation, meetings like this. We have meetings with experts across Europe, we provide opportunities to collaborate in European projects, and we have some major conferences which actually are really, really great places to interact and network with peers. We participate in Stalk 2 project, which you'll hear about later on, of course, Future ID, which I'll talk about later on, Cloud for Europe. These are all ongoing European projects involved in cross-border interoperability and procurement. We have upcoming events, Digital Enterprise Europe in June here in London, and that's in conjunction with Oasis. Trust in Digital World coming up in a couple of months' time in Madrid. That's in conjunction with TDL, Trusting Digital Life, who are a European, originally set up by the European Commission and now an independent foundation to promote trust. And we have ISSE coming up in October, which is Information Security Conference. That's going to be in Berlin. And we have a joint meeting with Kubinger Cole in London on the 29th here at BCS. So that's also with BCS, I believe. So we've got some events coming up. We've got those, they're not just conferences, they're opportunities to talk. I know we've had people that have been attending them say it's the only place where you can actually get to meet and to talk with people, peers, across all of Europe. And that's what we try and do, get people talking, get people networking, better understanding of what's going on, like in meetings here, really promotes trust and activity and enables the digital economy to really grow across all of Europe and for everybody to profit by it. So that's about it, very quick and simple, and I'll hand it back to David to get on with the main proceedings.
Okay.
Thank you very much and welcome.